What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. Today we are going to be kind of getting the car ready for a cage. I'm actually taking it over to RiseFab. We made a video on RiseFab a little while ago, but we're taking it over there next weekend, dropping it off, and then he's going to do a quick turnaround on a cage for me. So what we're going to do is, and by we I mean me and the Johnstone boy over there. He's gonna help me because he's a handyman and I'm not. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna chop all this ugly out. The only thing that's gonna be left in the door is gonna be the handle, or the, what would you call this?
Yeah, just
a lever. The door handle to open the door is gonna be about the only thing left. And we're gonna take the glass windows out and make it more of an official race car. I know it's not going to shave a whole lot of weight, but it's kind of what I want it to do and make it look more professional. So
clean it up a little bit.
Clean it up a little bit. And Mr. Johnstone brought over some supplies. He brought us over a saw and he brought over his mask. We gotta show the viewers, man. Put it on.
Yeah. Safety first. Yeah.
Yeah, you look like you're about to go set on a big beehive. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna go ahead and get started on this. I don't know how long it's gonna take us, but we got 2 doors to do. I don't think it'll take us any more than an hour or 2.
Yeah,
so
there's that. There.
Oh, Johnstone.
Dang it.
Them's looking good, Bo. What do you think's wrong with it? What do you mean?
I just like kind of cut into it.
Oh, it's fine. It'll be covered up by that trim.
Truth. Hey, that's true.
Mr. Johnstone here had some nice clean cuts, straight. So we are only halfway done with the one door, but
yeah,
I think it looks a lot better already. There's a winder.
It's not coming out too bad.
No.
Trying to follow this line here, so I guess we're, I don't know, where do we want to go from here, Tyler?
I mean, what do you think? Would you just cut it right here?
Yeah, I think I'd follow this up as much as we can. And then
I'd
straight
just
up.
go straight across then.
Yeah.
Go to there, that hole, and then go up.
Okay.
You got some precision behind the wheel, bro. The cutting wheel, I mean. Can you see?
A little bit, for the most part. Should get close enough.
So as an amateur of never doing any sort of fabrication or cutting, I wanted to leave the window in there because I thought maybe we could cut and then pull the window out when we were done. Well, we now have a broken window and a major mess to clean up. The last cut too, and window just shattered. So I guess on the other side we're gonna have to take the glass out. Looks good though. Oh, we got a big mess to clean up. Well guys, we have moved on to a different day now. It got late and Steven had to go home and I had to go to bed. So today is actually going to be day 2 of this project. Didn't think it would take that long, but some things happened. We busted a window and now we've learned for the next side. So I'm going to be tackling this next side on my own. I will show you the finished product of the passenger side. So as you can see, pretty clean cut until you get to this area right here where we ran into some issues. Looks like there was some support there that we were not aware of. So I'm gonna have to figure out some way to get rid of all of this and clean that up a little bit, but it shouldn't be too bad. And then what I want to do is around these edges where they're sharp, I'm going to get some rubber. I'm not really sure what you call it, but it's like that rubber that will squeeze on to that just to protect anybody's hands from getting cut on that bare metal. So there's some more glass in there. Of course, I'll get that out with a vacuum cleaner, but all in all, I'm pretty happy with it. It looks a lot cleaner than the other side, so I'm excited to get this other one done and get this out of the way and get ready for a cage. And side note, if anybody ever asks you to take their windows out of their E36, don't agree to do it. I've been sitting here literally for 20 minutes trying to figure out how in the heck I'm gonna get to this to take it out. I finally got the window out after taking every single thing loose on the window. It's over there now, but yeah, I mean, there's so many parts that just drop down inside the door after I got done with them. But yeah, just future reference, I will not be putting these windows back in at any time, nor will I be taking any more out of an E36. I can guarantee you that. So now we've got the window out, I'm gonna just take everything else loose on here and clean it up so I can start cutting. Alright, so we're actually going to call this day number 3. So the last bit of footage you saw, I was cutting, and luckily I didn't get it on video because I would have had to relive that moment a lot. So as you can see, I got a lot of it cut, and I tried to get this little section right here cut. Angled the grinder sideways, and when I did, it jumped off and caught my finger. So it went through the glove and I felt a burning sensation on my finger and immediately knew that I chopped my finger off. So I threw the grinder down, pulled the glove off my hand, ran inside and washed it with water, tried to get every piece out I could. It was a pretty deep gash. Showed it to my fiance Terry and she thought I was crazy and thought I was overreacting. So that's always good when you have support from others whenever you're in dire need. But like I said, it's day 3 on this whole entire door thing, and I can tell you right now, Steven's cuts look so much better than mine, and they will, because I'm in a rush to get this done. I actually had someone come over earlier today to pull the windshield out. Now that the windshield's out, I can pull the dash out a little easier. That way he has some room to put the cage through here, and I guess what I'll have to do is just cut this dash out when he gets done and I go to put the dash back in, so that won't be too bad. Alright, so that was short-lived. I'm going to have to put that on hold for right now. The blade that I was using is now pretty small, so I'd say it's a matter of time before it just shatters and sends shrapnel through my face, so we're gonna stop there on that. One thing that did come in, I did get these sweet side mount brackets for my seats from Planted. These guys were awesome. I spoke with them. I worked with Chris with 425 Motorsports, and they sent me out those brackets. They look like they're very well made, and they're gonna match the bottom bracket that I have from Planted as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those in the car for the driver's side, just so that my seat is exactly where I want it to be, so that whenever they go to mount the harness bar, they know exactly where the seat is gonna be for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there, and then most likely I'm gonna take out the passenger seat and just leave it out for now, as well as taking out all these belts, and then I'll just reinstall them whenever we get the car back and go from there. So let's go ahead and do this. Alright, so after hours of fighting with this thing, I finally got my seat mounted with the Planted seat bracket, and I sat in it and it feels a lot better now. So hopefully everything goes well with the positioning and stuff. I'm a tall driver, so it's probably going to be hard for some other people to get in this car and drive, but it's my car and I'm setting it for me. They are stationary mounts, so there won't be any sliders on the driver's seat, which I'm fine with. But once we get the cage in it and we know our limits, then we'll kind of adjust from there to see if maybe we need to go forward a little bit with the seat with me being in it. Maybe that's more comfortable, but we'll get there whenever we get there. But now I'm gonna take out the dash, and that's probably gonna be it for tonight. I still didn't get all this door cut out, but it's fine. I'm gonna take this dash out real quick and then we'll be done. All right, so we got the dash out. Give you guys a sneak peek of that. So now we're just bare bones. She's ready to go. I'm excited to take over for Chris. I'm sure he's gonna do a great job on the cage. I've been waiting on this for a long, long time, and it's finally coming true. We get to take it over and get it caged, and I'll finally have a caged car of my own so we can do some sick tandems and compete next year. This is gonna be great. I can't tell you guys how excited I am, and hopefully you guys are excited too, because this means some more content. So anyway, I think I'm gonna call it a night. It's been a long, long night and a long week of getting this thing prepped. I'm sure we'll still run into some more stuff that we have to do before he's actually ready. So, but we'll give you guys an update. Just check my Instagram or my Facebook, and I'm sure you'll see lots and lots of updates as Chris gets to working on it. So yeah, we're really excited, and hopefully you guys are too. I think that's gonna do it for this one, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Keep calm and drift on.